shot. The shot missing by Toom. Colonials gather it in, and out front it'll go. Ryan Smith scores for Robert Morris. We played just 23 seconds of lacrosse, and Robert Morris scores early.
Forced turnover.
Now back up top for Gibson. Gibson high left. It's Schmidt. Schmidt rips one off. Somehow was able to get it around the defender and then snap it into the back of the net past Lucchese. And Schmidt, the second goal of the game for Robert Morris, and the Colonials take a 2-0 lead.
Again, he uses his defenseman as a screen. The goalie was screened by his own man.
Pressure by Holder, then it's pushed out. Birch has it. Birch, cross field. Hager steps in front, but the shot still finds its way into the net as Coco Avedizian.
Nice shot.
So Avedizian, the goal for Hobart.
Nice shot.
On the delayed penalty against Robert Morris, cuts the lead down to 1 for RMU with 8:48 to play.
Well, clears the penalty.
Gibson up high. Defended by Scott. Onto the goal line.
Nice play.
Sharp angle shot by Corson Keeley. And the big assist for the Colonials. Tyson Gibson, and the Colonials back on top by 2 on the goal from Keeley and the assist from Gibson. Shot ripped off, and a goal scored by Eric Holden, as Holden manufactured that goal all by himself for the Hobart Statesman, and it's 3-2.
Got topside on him.
Statesman goal 4:18 of the first quarter.
Here's the referee.
The Colonials win the faceoff, and here they come.
Oh,
big shot.
Arnold got one.
High right side shot ripped off by Trey Arnold. And the Colonials doubling up Hobart 4-2 as Trey Arnold got a sharp feed, turned quickly, snapped it into the back of the net. Big finish by Arnold there, gives Robert Morris the 2-goal lead again. Out front it'll go. Hager got out of position, and a pass into the stick of Knox, and Knox pulls the trigger, buries it into the back of the net, and it's 4-3. Every time Robert Morris takes a 2-goal lead, Hobart cuts it back down to 1, and that time it was Jason Knox pulling the trigger to cut the Colonials' advantage down to 1.
Got hung up in the back of the net. Good attackman can do that.
4-3.
Oh no.
Out front, and a pass worked off to Ryan Archer. And Archer was 1-on-1 with Hager, and some nifty stick handling by Archer leads to Hobart tying the game at 4-all. On the side of Hobart right now as they've scored the last 3. Big win by Arnold. From midfield to the goal.
Oh, another one.
How about Trey Arnold just scooped up the face-off, raced left to goal. Goal number 4th of the year.
What a game, huh? What a game.
Just 7 seconds after Hobart takes the lead, the Colonials. And the ball worked back now for Mott. Mott bouncing one past Hager, a long shot about 11 or 12 yards out, and Hobart takes the lead 6-5.
Nice play. Can't give that kid room.
Gibson shakes, baits, get past the defender, goes out front, and he will score, and Tyson Gibson ties the game at 6-all.
Well, we get to see doubles of everything. Made him trip over the back of the net.
What lateral movement by Tyson Gibson leading to a Colonials goal. That goal by Gibson, his 24th of the year. And Colonials never took clear possession, so the shot clock has waned all the way down under 30. All the way down towards the net goes a Hobart Statesman. Save made by Hager, and he'll race out of there with it. Hager all the way across midfield. All the way into the forefield. Works it off. Shot ripped off! And a goal by Ryan Smith.
Have we seen everything yet?
Oh my goodness, Hager goes all the way from next to the goal inside of the 30 on our right-hand side, passes it off, Ryan Smith scores, and Robert Morris has reclaimed the lead. Headed towards the offensive end, lost it, and here comes Hobart, and they run and they have numbers.
Shot, score.
Nice pass. And finishing it off for Hobart is Ryan Archer. Archer takes the feed from Sherman, and we're tied at 7-all.
Coach McMahon's unhappy with that.
Well, a Colonials mistake leads to a goal for the Hobart Statesman.
Another mistake.
Curling around a defender.
Nice.
And a great individual effort by Jake Bordeaux. Spun around a defender, split another two. He scores, and Robert Morris back on top by 1, 8-7.
No slide, no slide.
So we have seen some spectacular individual efforts leading to Colonials goals today. A great move as Hager's still in the penalty box with an unreleasable penalty.
Shot, score.
Pass pushed back to Jason Knox. He bounces it past the goaltender, Chris Reynolds. And that goal by Knox puts Hobart on top by 2 for the first time today. Holden back behind the goal for Hobart. Goes out front, feeds it off, and a shot by Jason Knox bounces into the goal. Second consecutive goal bounced in by Knox. The feed from Holden. And Hobart has clearly gained the momentum in this game.
Well, we'll see how the Colonials react to this.
Again, with 7 seconds to play in the second quarter, the Colonials were up by 1, and now the Colonials cut the deficit down to 2. It's down along the goal line, pressure applied, and Tyson Gibson was able to lay out, rip off the shot, and bury it. Gibson, his second goal of the game.
He waited for the other referee to make a call.
Now Boudreau has it. Back to Gibson. Gibson to Schmidt. Schmidt up top, Gibson. Feeds it off now, and a shot by Brad McCulley over the right shoulder of the goaltender Lucchese, and it's a 1-goal game. Robert Morris doing their best to take advantage of mistakes by Hobart, and they do so.
Well, we got
The Robert Morris man up goal.
Oh, no.
Was scored, number 37.
Oh!
Ground ball scooped up. Ryan Smith, he'll bury it into the back of the net, and we're tied at 11-all as the Colonials score 3 straight. Big goal by Ryan Smith. The pass was knocked down by a Statesman, though Smith scooped the ground ball and buried it.
The Statesman goal was 3:45 of the third quarter.
So that goal by Derek Madonna, his 21st of the season, first of the game, and Hobart scores another man-up goal as the ball finds its way to Aslanian. Aslanian buries it for his second goal this quarter, 23rd of the season, and Hobart has ripped off 3 straight. The Colonials scoring 3 in a row to tie the game at 11-all.
Goal.
Pipe.
Shot hits off of the pipe, and then a ground ball scooped up by Hobart. The ball worked down inside, and Brian Hancock scores for the Hobart Statesmen. And the goal by Hancock gives Hobart a 4-goal lead with 2:57 to play. Hobart scoring 4 goals in a row for this. Edging his way forward towards the goal line. Now up front it goes. Boudreau to Gibson. Now Schmidt couldn't hang on to it. Battle for the ground ball. It's scooped up Keeley. Keeley through 2 defenders. Oh, how did Corson Keeley do that? He had 2 defenders draped on him. Lucchese, the goaltender, came out there on him as well. But somehow the trigger pulled by Corson Keeley, and the Colonials cut the deficit down to 3. Big goal there for Corson Keeley. Cuts the Colonials deficit down to 3. We've seen Robert crosses the goal line. Pushes it off for Gibson. Gibson inside! Yes! Great feed to Boudreau, and Boudreau finishes off the feed from Gibson, and the Colonials cut the deficit down to 2. Ground ball scooped up by Robert Morris. Up high it'll go. Boudreau to Schmidt. Shot! Goal! Boudreau off to Schmidt, and it's a 1-goal game as the Colonials score 3 in a row.
Well, what do you think?
Gibson steps around a defender, feeds it off, goal line, Keeley up front, and the Colonials tie it as Keeley finds Smith, who buries it, and it's tied at 15-all. The Colonials scoring 4 goals this quarter, and with 52 seconds to play, we're tied at 15-all. Ryan Smith scoring the first goal of the game. Schmidt curls, now it's Gibson again. Gibson to Schmidt. Goal line, Smith. Smith backing down defenders, draws 2. Schmidt with the goal! Overtime goal, 40 seconds in. Robert Morris defeats the Hobart Statesmen 16-15 on an overtime goal from Matt Schmidt. Hobart just made a little mistake. 2 defenders went on Ryan Smith. Smith passed it off to Schmidt. He had the open shot and buried it.
That's the man you want. It's either Gibson or Schmidt.
3rd goal of the game for Matt Schmidt. The big assist from Ryan Smith. And the Colonials win this game 16-15. Hobart took a 4-goal lead into the 4th quarter. They went back on their heels, and the Colonials took advantage of the conservative play by the Hobart Statesmen.